Welcome back to Sports Clubs Activities. My name is Timothy Winterbauer. To start off with clubs, Deck had 20 people qualify for state, and they will be competing in Kansas City March 12th through the 14th. FFA has started studying for their competitions, and that will be starting in March. And this weekend, robotics will be at Rockwood Valley, and choir will be competing in the Forwards Conference in Union. Moving on to girls basketball, the girls had a pretty good week. They had a game against New Haven Shamrocks on Monday the 6th, beating them 57-44. They had another game Wednesday against the Blair Oaks Falcons, losing 49-60. And to end the week, they had a game Thursday the 9th against the Pacific Indians, where Emma Daniels would hit her 1,000th career point and take the win with a score of 46-15. Moving on to the guys' side, they had a game Tuesday the 7th against the New Haven Shamrocks, winning 42-31. JV had a game in Bourbon against the Cuba Wildcats, losing 55-48, and varsity will play again Friday the 10th against the Pacific Indians. Homecoming will be this Friday, February the 17th, and we will be playing St. James. Now moving on to wrestling, the guys had a tournament down south in Buffalo. Caleb Wells would take third place in this tournament, and Hans Shoemaker will take first place. This was the last tournament for the regular season, and now they will be competing in districts. Girls will have districts the 10th through 11th in St. Clair's, and the boys will have districts next weekend, February 17th and 18th in St. John. And to end sports, clubs, and activities, here's the outstanding performances of the week and the schedule for next week.
The weather this week will finally be warming up, with temperatures only getting as low as 45 degrees on Friday and getting as warm as 55 to 60 degrees throughout the majority of the week. While the weather will be warming up, we still have a 58% chance of seeing rain on Monday and Tuesday and a 46% chance on Thursday. And that's Taylor Snodgrass with your weather this week.
Hi, I'm Lane Evans back here with your world news. In recent news, there was a 7.5 magnitude earthquake that struck the two countries of Turkey and Syria. In Turkey, at least 3,000 people have died and 16,000 people have been injured. And in the neighboring country of Syria, at least 1,500 people have died. The earthquake recorded more than 60 aftershocks after the original quake. In space news, researchers have found 12 new moons around the planet Jupiter. That brings the total up to 92 moons, which is the most in our solar system. With the discovery of the new moons, researchers have now been looking for more planets around our solar system, beyond Pluto. There has been a discovery of a new natural disaster called glacial lake tsunamis. Glacial lake tsunamis are when a glacier melts inside itself and pulls up the water inside with the surrounding ice covering it in. But with the temperatures rising, the lake could overflow and flood the neighboring cities. And that's your world news.
Hello, I'm Kyle Bowman.
And I'm Timothy Winterbauer.
And this is the Question of the Week segment. Last week we asked you, what is one song you have on repeat? And we got a whopping total of 0 responses.
Moving on to question of this week, is it ever okay to lie? And if so, when is it okay to lie? Answer with the QR code right here.
We need responses bad. Like, really, really bad. Like, really, really, really bad. Like, really bad. Like, really, really, really bad.
We've only got one response in the last 3 weeks.
Please. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the interesting fact of the week. The interesting fact this week is that your circulatory system is 60,000 more than 60,000 miles long. That's longer than a mile, less than 61,000 miles, though. And that's your interesting fact of the week.
Hi, I'm Lane Evans here with your word of the week. This week's word of the week is callipygian. The definition of callipygian is having well-shaped buttocks. And that's your word of the week.
And that was the weekly newscast.